Right, grade 9s, this is part 2 of activity 1, term 2 revision. If you haven't started the term 1 video 1 with me, please refer back, and then I am going to just show you the answers for the completed CRJ, and there are the totals that we didn't fill in. Please take note of where the double marks are allocated and make sure that you got those numbers correct. Then also our totals, please fill those in. Remember, total lines is a single line at the top and a double line at the bottom. Then these numbers and letters over here, this is to indicate which ledger it will go to in my general ledger. So my current income total will go to nominal section number 3, and I will post that total over there. So, right, let's continue with my CPJ. We are on page 57 in your textbooks. And now we are going to complete the CPJ for check my figures. So same activity, I just split the journals up. Right. So my first CPJ transaction is on the 2nd. Okay, so we can put in there on day 2. And it is check number 324. It says they check my figures, rents premises from the Check-It Centre at an annual rent of 54,000. However, the rent increased by 10% on 1st of September. Issued check number 324 to pay for the rent for September. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of a calculation here. But first I'm going to enter who it is that we are paying. And we are paying Check-It Centre. Right, so we are going to have to do a little bit of a calculation here. So I'm just going to work it out for you. So we all know annual means yearly, so in other words 12 months. Okay, so from January to September, which is 9 months, it was a certain amount and then it increased. So we need to work out how much we paid for September, October, November and December, so the last 4 months. All right, so in order to get the monthly amount, we are going to have to say annual rent of 54,000. So 54,000 divided by 12, that's going to give me the monthly rate, which is 4,500. Okay, so 4,500 we paid from January through to September, and that is 9 months. So 4,500 times 9, 4,500 times 9 is going to give me 40,500. Okay, then for September, October, November, and December, it increased by 10%. So we now need to say times 10 divided by 100, which is going to be 450. Okay, so in other words, 4,500 plus 450. 4,500 plus 450 gives me my new rent amount of 4,950. Okay, and that was for 4 months. So 4,950 times 4. For the last 4 months, we paid 19,800. Okay, so we must remember now that we are working in the month of September. So they only want us to do September's rent because we're only paying for September. Okay, because we are working in September over here. So we actually only need this amount, 4,950, because that is the rent amount that I paid in September. Okay. Right, so my rent amount, sorry, I was going too much into calculations there. So the amount that I paid is 4950, because remember, we're not doing yearly now, we're just doing for the month of September. So we just had to work out how much we paid with the increase. Okay, 4950, and that is going to go into sundries as what, grade 9s? Rent, what? Expense. Okay, please make sure that you write rent expense and not just rental. Okay, wonderful. My next transaction that goes into my CPJ is on the 4th, and it says that we bought a new sterilizing machine and various other tools and instruments from cleansing suppliers and paid 3,560. Okay, so sterilizing machines and other tools. So are we buying that for the purpose of resale? No, so it is not trading stock. We are buying it that we can use it in the business. Anything that we buy to use in the business so that it can operate on a daily basis is known as what, grade 9s? Okay, let's enter, yeah, and then I'll tell you. Okay, my document numbers just continue in sequence, 325. This was on day 4, and I paid cleansing suppliers. And I paid them 3,560. Now, what was that for? It wasn't trading stock, because trading stock is something that we buy for the purpose of resale. Consumables, those are things that we use up in the business that we have to buy monthly. Wages is something that we pay monthly or weekly. Sorry, weekly, not monthly. So it's going to have to go into sundries. As if you said equipment, you are very smart. Well done. Okay, equipment. Cool. So then we put it into sundries as equipment, 3560. Okay, my next transaction that goes into my CPJ is on the 9th, and it says that we paid the writer's shoppy 557 Rand for pens, receipt book, and typing paper bought. Okay. Right, so that is on the 9th. Once again, my document numbers continue in sequence. 326. I'm paying writer's shop. P. Right, writer's shoppy. How much am I paying them? I'm paying them 557 rands. Okay, so 557, it wasn't trading stock, it wasn't consumables, it wasn't wages. So it's going to have to go into my sundry account as 557, which is stationery. Right, cool. Next transaction is on the 11th. Right, we bought health products for 723 Rand, treatment creams 1,127 Rand, and skin cleansers and products for 866 Rand from Natural Health Shop and paid by check. 923 Rand of these products are used in the business for rendering services. So something that is used in the business for rendering services is going to be what, grade 9s? 923 Rand is used for rendering services. So that is going to be consumable goods. All right, so let's see what we can do from there. Okay, so go back to your CPJ. Right, document number 327 on day 11. Who am I paying? I am paying Natural Health Shop. I'm just going to shorten it a bit. Okay, and I don't know the amount that I'm paying them yet. All right, so let's leave that blank for now. So some of this is used for rendering services. So what service are we rendering? We're giving people facials and skin treatments, etc. So some of this is going to be consumables, and that is going to be the 2,623 is what we are using up in the business. Okay. The rest, however, is going to be my trading stock. All right. So get your calculators out. So we are going to say 723 plus 1127 plus 866. Oops. Oh, let's try that again. So 723 for the health products, 1127 for the treatment creams, and 866, get it right this time, there we go, for skin cleansers. So that gives me a total of 2,716. So of that stock that we bought, 923 Rand is going to be used up in the business. So I need to subtract 923 from that, which is going to give me, you guys can't see the answer, but it is 1793. That is going to be my trading stock of 1793. Okay, trading stock that is bought for the purpose of resale. So now what amount am I going to put in bank? Those two amounts added together, which is going to give me 2716. Cool. Okay, my next transaction is on the 14th. We cashed a check to pay the 4 workers' wages for the past 2 weeks. They work 5 days per week and earn 70 Rand per day. One of the workers was absent for 3 days and will not receive payment for those 3 days. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of maths here. But before we do that, let's just quickly enter this. 328, and this is on the 14th. My details will be cash, and then I have to just work out quickly how much we paid them. Okay, so a little bit of a maths problem here. Cash a check to pay the 4 workers' wages. Okay, so we have 4 workers, all right, and it was for the past 2 weeks. Okay, they work 5 days per week, and they earn 70 Rand per day. Okay, one of the workers was absent for 3 days, so one worker was absent for 3 days and did not receive payment. Okay, so let's work this out. 4 workers times 70 Rand per day equals so 4 times 70, this is how much they earn per day, equals 280, and they work 5 days per week, so 280 times 5 is going to give me 1,400 for 5 days. Okay, but they worked for 2 weeks, so then we have to say 1,400 times 2, which is going to give me 2,800. But that's if all the workers worked every day. One of the workers was absent for 3 days and does not receive payment. So we are going to have to say 70 times 3, which is 210, and then subtract it from 2,800 minus, what did I say? 210, 7, 14, 21, equals 2,590. Okay, 2,590, and that is my wages amount, 2,590. If you didn't catch that, rewind or switch on. Okay, right. So the total amount that I paid was 2,590, and that goes into my wages column, 2590. Cool. Right, sorry, I was just drinking some water. My next transaction is on the 16th, and that's going to be document 329 on the 16th. Bought a machine from Zest Fitness to extend the existing gymnasium. Are we going to use the gymnasium and sell those products that we bought? No, they are used in the business on a day-to-day basis. So it's going to go as what, grade 9s? Okay, Zest Fitness. And that was 1850. It's not trading stock. It's not for the purpose of resale. It's not consumables. It's not wages. It's going to sundry as, you guessed it, equipment. Right. Next transaction is on the 22nd. And that is document number 330. And it says 2 of Agnes's college friends popped in for a visit, and she spoiled each of them with a full skin treatment and sunbed session of an hour each. So this is going to be the owner's name, okay, which is Agnes Gilliand, or however you pronounce that. Okay, and we now need to work out the amount. So 2 of her friends popped in for a visit, and she spoiled each of them with full skin treatments and sunbed sessions of an hour. Sunbed. Okay, so we know that 1 full skin treatment, if we turn back, a full skin treatment is 350. And then sunbed sessions are 75 Rand per hour. So once again, we're going to have to do a little calculation here. And we are going to have to say 350 times 2, which is going to give me 700. 700 plus 75 times 2, which is going to give me 150. So the total amount that she drew is 850 Rand. Okay. And why is this drawings, grade 9s? Drawings is when the owner takes anything for personal use or to pay anything in the business that the owner takes. So 850, and that is drawings. Okay, almost done. 3 more transactions. On the 25th, we bought health products, treatment creams, and skin cleanser products from Rooibos Health and paid by check. Of these purchases, 795 was for products to be used in the business for treatment. So if we are using the products in the business for treatment, it's going to be consumables. Okay, it's not part of my trading stock. So this is going to be document number 331 on day 25. And the person that I'm paying is Rooibos Health. Okay, and now I need to work out, again, lots of working out here, how much I paid them. So we bought health products for 3,739, treatment creams for